I'm streaming to you live. I am Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Thirsty Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. And today's subject, how do you unlock your bioenergy? People think, what is bioenergy? What does it encompass? Is it performance, strength, agility, your ability to move, simply move, your healing ability, cellular strength, your energetic field, your frequency, your body's ability to function, your organs, your CPU, your longevity? Is it your nutrition? These are very good questions because, in my opinion, all of it is involved. And this is just a little example here, which I'd like to play.
Shocked the NFL world when he put up freak numbers at the combine, benching 225 for 31 reps and still running a 4.440. Troy Polamalu left fans speechless with the explosive cat-like movement he built under Marv Marinovich. Two athletes, two different systems, yet both were drawing from the same Soviet code of training the nervous system rather than the muscles. Jay Schroeder used extreme isometrics, altitude drops, and EMS to rewire Archuleto's output at high speed. Marv Marinovich built his own tools, water weights, slant boards, balance pipes, and the Supercat to attack balance, elasticity, and reflex at every level. Both approaches look different on the surface, but principles are identical. Absorb force, redirect it, and express it with explosive precision. This is why their athletes move differently than anyone else in their era. The reason Western systems never adopted this fully is because the culture was locked into measurable outputs like bench press, squat max, and mile runs. Metrics that are easy to track but don't actually measure the nervous system's efficiency. Coaches chase strength and conditioning numbers because they look good on paper, while deeper Soviet methods look too unconventional and hard to quantify. That's why these breakthroughs stayed isolated in the hands of outliers like Marv and Jay instead of becoming the standard. If you want to see how these principles can be applied today to make you faster, more explosive, more coordinated, comment guide, and I'll send you my free blueprint.
So, this is very interesting for me because it makes me think about a lot of different aspects of training and how it intertwines with bioenergy, because we know that, or I know that, if I don't, do those pieces of the puzzle, am I able to perform like some of these athletes? No. Now, am I looking to be on a team and be traveling all over the country and, making a paycheck that way? No. I'm past that age. Past, I guess, my prime, if you want to call it that. But ideally, I want to be able to maintain longevity at my age now, of 49. And a topic has come up in the past couple of days, which I stumbled across, and it was about the fascia. How much do you know about the fascia? It's something that I'm kind of aware of, but have really never dived into. And today I'd like to talk about it because the fascia, when it's explained, is a network of connective tissue that surrounds and supports muscles, organs, and other structures. It plays a key role in structural integrity and can be linked to physical symptoms such as pain, stiffness, or reduced mobility, which may reflect underlying emotional or systemic stressors. Key details, such as the structure, the fascia consists of superficial and deep layers. Superficial fascia lies beneath the skin, while deep fascia surrounds muscles, bones, and nerves, providing stability and flexibility. The function of fascia is it supports organs, maintains vessel patency, and facilitates movement. Its nerve-rich composition makes it sensitive to stress and emotional factors, which can influence physical health. Pain connection, adhesions, or restrictions in fascia can cause stiffness, trigger points, and pain, often exacerbated by inactivity, repetitive movements, or stress. Addressing these issues may involve movement, stretching, or therapies like somatic healing. So here's a kind of a deep look at fascia. So around muscle tissue, bone tissue, and when I look at this, I think, oh, when I'm cutting chicken breast, and like fresh chicken breast, and usually there's like a layer of like it seems like it's skin. That's fascia, essentially. So when you look at it, so it's not like muscles. Fascia is slimy and gel-like, and it consists of approximately 70% water. So when it's dehydrated, it looks like that. And when it's hydrated, it looks nice and jelly. So, dropping below 70% of hydration, fascia starts to become dysfunctional and inhibits the way your entire body functions. So this kind of rings a bell with me because of a variety of different reasons. So dehydration, systemic or local, will impair the fascia's function, leading to restricted movement, then to pain, and later injury. So it says myofascia degenerates due to various causes. The main cause, a circulatory failure due to trauma or reduced physical activity, disuse syndrome, overuse syndrome due to repetitive motion and chronic poor posture. This causes the densification of the fascia because of the twisted collagen fibers, which harden the substrate because of dehydration. So you get what I'm pointing at here? Like, what role does water play in forming cells? The fascia, creating energy. How important is water? Does 114-degree molecular bond angle play a role? I asked myself this question because when I do the fitness testing, I'm really doing that stress test to see how much I can move. Even though it's repetitive, am I overusing the calves? Some would say yes, because I'm doing it daily, but somehow I'm still able to keep doing it as if there's no issue, because there isn't an issue. Because one of the pieces of the puzzle is drinking 114-degree molecular bond angle water. I call it the glue. Does it Does it play a major role? Mm-hmm. What else plays a major role? You are doing yourself a disservice if you are not thinking about X39 as well as one of those tools. Today is day number, what did I write down? 171 for yours truly. Is it playing a role? Is it playing a role for me? As part of the removing gene mutations, which I talked about in yesterday's episode. Number 80. Because if you are younger than I am, you should be thinking about this. Taking a serious look at this. Because if I was younger, I would have jumped on board. Based on what I feel today. It's remarkable what the X39 is doing for me. Yesterday I did leg day with metronome training. Hitting that, how would you say, explosive, like you see, like I've shown in the beginning of the video of the episode today, where there's the athletes that are moving super fast. How are they doing it? Well, they're training the muscle in different ways. You gotta develop the muscle. It's a mind-muscle connection. But also, if those athletes at that time, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, were drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water already, wow, they were doing something that was already what I'm doing today in 2025. Is the water important? 100% it is. You want the cleanest, but also the most absorbable. But it's snake oil. Yeah, snake oil. Because it's too good for you. Somebody doesn't want you to know about it. But I do. I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist who wants to teach you more about what's good for you. Because previous people in government didn't want you to know. But I know one. El Donaldo. Thumbs up. Oh, I'd love to meet you one day. If you're watching. It would be a pat on my back to say, you're doing right, you're doing good. So, I encourage you to watch previous episodes that I've talked about. The X39, the water, I've shown how to make it. It's an open door. But nothing is free at this time. So scan the QR code, go to Unlock Your Bioenergy, look at the bubbles. If you are interested in trying X39, scan this QR code right here. It'll take you to lifeway.com/Gordon Tomazic, which is my name. I am a brand member with Lifeway. place your order. It's on. Just scroll down on that page and you'll find the X39. I'll show you here. Not this site. This guy right here. Okay. Scroll down. You see there is the X39. If you choose the $99 US, that's a subscription price, and then that means you will also become a brand member, which entitles you to additional discounts, and you can earn some money by referring people to your shop, which I would help you with if you choose to. Or you can make a non-member purchase, which is $149, and try it out for one package of 30 patches. You see, 30 patches, and you know it's the real thing because of the, you see the holographic image, or the color, if you want to call it. Do not buy from outside of LifeWave, because there are counterfeits out there. So I'm warning you now. There's people out there that don't want you to reap the benefits from the real thing, because it reflects specific light wave frequencies back into your skin when you wear it. And that triggers the process of photobiomodulation, which triggers your body to create GHK copper peptides naturally. It's much the same as getting sunlight for 12 hours every single day. 12 hours. Can you sit under the sun though? Can you sit under the sun for 12 hours a day? No. Not until you build up a tolerance for it. Don't wear sunglasses, so that way your eyes are receiving the light and turns on the defense mechanism inside your body. It takes time. You can build that tolerance. However, there's probably a lot of people that don't want to be so tanned. They want to have a little bit of color, like outside of being, completely burnt, I guess you want to call it. And does the X39 provide an alternative for you? Yeah, I think so. I think it can do wonders for the body. Not only, to help your body recover and develop, produce the GHK copper peptide, but it's convenient. So let's say if you work night shift all the time, you're not in the day, you're not in the sunlight during the day because you're sleeping, you're tired. Most people, you can't, if you're working nights, you can't sleep in the sun, because then again, you're not kind of controlling the amount of light that you're getting exposed to. So does the X39, can it be of value for you? Oh yeah. And then you reap the benefits from the healing properties of it, where your body is going to create the GHK copper peptide. You don't have to do any kind of injections. Don't need stem cells, injections, because your body's going to produce it naturally. So then, supported with good nutrition, minerals, some exercise, some activity, now you're winning. And what does that cost on a monthly basis? Well, if you drink a cup of coffee every single day, maybe you want to toss that out, because if you're going to a local shop that's not filtering their water and you're using fluoridated water, for example, going to be a while before infrastructures of water gets fixed. Because if you think there's, you got to think about all the plumbing in a city. How much plumbing is there? Hundreds of miles, hundreds of kilometers of piping. Not just in your house, but everything to get the water to your place. So is that gonna, it's like, okay, we're gonna take fluoride out, but how much residual is actually already within the infrastructure already? Is there lots? Well, yeah, because most infrastructures now is made with PVC piping, and PVC piping is basically vinyl chloride compound. Does that, when water's under pressure going through the pipes, does it scrape away on the inside of the pipes? Is that why they are breaking and bursting? Well, think about it. Let's say if there's calcium and other types of rock minerals, limestone, whatever, inside, floating in the water, could it act as like an abrasive, like sandpaper, at the molecular level? Yeah. And when it's under pressure, because they got pump the water under pressure, is that gonna slowly scrape away the microplastics from inside the pipe? Yeah, slowly. Makes me wonder about, I don't know, does it happen the same way? Potentially, yeah. So does the John Ellis machine, the E5, correct that problem? Yeah, it does. Water comes out microplastic free, and with a bond angle of 114 degrees. So, in my opinion, is it the highest standard water? The highest purity? I think so. And I've been drinking it for 4 years now. Started in 2021. Had I known about it earlier, I would have invested in it. I would have. So, that's why you see there's an influx of water-based products coming to the market now. Oh yeah, we got this. If it's not hydrogen tablets, it's a hydrogen bottle. You press the button on the bottom, or you have even Lifewave is releasing in the X2O, they call it, which is great, using light technology to reduce and purify the water. In my opinion, I would like to see comparisons to 114. Even though I'm a brand partner, I think it's great. It's an option. It's an expensive option. For most people, it's not within reach. And you kind of have to make a decision based off of what is how do you say, within your budget. And for most people, that the X2O is outside of their budget. So you got to look for alternatives. And the E5 has been around for at least 15 years. So is it ahead of the game? Yeah, I think so. So just be aware of all the options out there and what you're choosing to purchase, and make the right purchase. Sometimes you kind of have to save up for some of these things. And the option that I'm using, yeah, you're going to have to if you're on a tight budget. If you're not, well then take a serious look at it, or purchase from somebody who makes it, like yours truly. I'll make the water for you. I make it regularly. Machine's not running today, but I will be bottling later and then running another batch. So, with that, it's enough of my rambling for today. Today's workout, we're going to do shoulders. We're doing metronome training. So I've got my metronome set up. Grab the heart rate monitor. And the focus of metronome training is to work on explosives, so type 2 power. So basically, like if you're going to flex, bang. So, and I'm going to use the bands for this process because moving weights, like actual weights that fast, is can be dangerous unless you have cable weights with like where you can pull, and use the cables, and then that way but the weights bounce in the within, when you pull it, then it's going to tug back. So it's kind of like, can it be dangerous, I guess, or harmful? Potentially. Whereas the bands, no, there's elasticity in the bands. So it's kind of matching the elasticity that's in your muscle, because that's what we have. So when you provide proper hydration, then your elasticity is even stronger. And I'm noticing this. It's combining the pieces of the puzzle, the water and then the X39, and it's great. I wake up this morning, am I feeling 2 days sore with my legs? Nope. Had a good meal last night, so, and that has lots to do with it. So, what did I eat last night? It was leftovers, so I had I can't remember, like a potato soup, and had some leftover lamb. Yes, I went to my parents' place, so my mom gave me some lamb that she made. So, of course, I take some chunks and I put that in the soup, and good. So, thank you, Mom. Now, of course, exercises for today. So, using the principle of explosive. So, first one is going to be, I've got a band here attached, another one's anchored here. So I like to do the face pulls for the rear deltoid. So I'm going to put the ankle straps on the wrists, and basically I'm going to go and bang, 2, 3, 4, and work on the type 2 fibers in the rear deltoid. So it's going to help with explosive skippings, doing crisscrosses, all kinds of stuff like that. Then for the red king is going to be side raises. So I've got now a band here with ankle straps, and I'm going to put both feet in, make sure it's kind of even, and then I'm going to crisscross them like this. So that way there's more tension at the bottom of the rep. When you crisscross them, you can actually widen your feet a little bit if you wish. Okay? And then explode. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So exploding for every single rep. Okay? Then the black queen is going to be the rotator. Red queen will be front delt raises, so that will be done this way. 2, 3, 4, and exploding all the way out. Okay, that's front delt raises. The black queen is going to be for the rotator. So I'm going to use the pool noodle for this today. And then same principle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exploding all the way out. So everyone is exploding. So you want to use an adequate weight to make sure that you are able to maintain all the reps throughout the duration of the workout. So we're going to start with the first round of face cards. They are shuffled and ready to go. So let's begin. First one is going to be Black King 9. So we're doing rear delt. We're going to be doing the face pulls. So I'm going to crisscross them, put them on the elbow. I'm going to see how this feels. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So next card is going to be Red Ace 5. So we're starting with side raises. So make sure we crisscross them like this. Just go look forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, front delt raises for the queen. So we're switching to this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, skips, 50 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40. There's 50. All right. Next card, Black Ace 3. So we're going to do the face pulls. This time I'm going to attach it to the wrists. And here we go. And go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we have the rotator. And 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. All right. 30 skips. 10, 20. There's 30. Next card, Jack 7. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There's 70. Red queen, 3. So front delt raises. One, 2. There's 3. All right. Next up, red ace, 7. Side raises. And crisscross them. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now, front delt raises. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, already feeling it. 6, 7. All right. Now, 70 skips. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. There's 70. All right, next up, black king, 10. So we have face pulls. There we go. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next up, we have jack, 3. 10. 20. 30. Next up, black queen, 4. So we're doing rotator. All right. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next card. Red queen, 8. So we have front delt raises. Okay. 2, 1. 8 reps. 2, 3, 4, 8. All right. Next up, black or red king, 5. So we have side raises. Okay. Here we go. 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying not to go raise too high, especially with because I can feel a click in my shoulder, the joint. Next, jack 8. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There we go, 80. Next up, black ace 8. So we're doing face pulls. And 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. All right. Now, rotator. There we go. 8 reps. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 8. That explosive on the rotator really makes it burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, 80 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Next up, black queen 6, more rotator. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next up, red king 5. So we have side raises. Oh, come on. Crisscross them. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. Next up, last face card is Jack 9. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right, so 16, 12. We are done the first round. I'm going to flip the face cards back so we do them in the next order for the second round. So, in that first round, I could feel the click in the bone because I was raising my arm too high, explosive. So when you're raising, you want to be like to at least there, not too much high like that. Try not to use too much momentum, like bang, like that. So, strengthening the type 2 fibers everywhere in the body this week. That's what we're working on. So, 16, 12 I said. So, a minute is down already. And I hope you're enjoying today's workout. Remember, scan that, oh no, this one. That QR code. Check out X39. Seriously, it's very, very good for you. Helping your body strengthen genes. Getting rid of mutations. 4,000 genes inside the body get rewired. And help rewire that with the cleanest but also the most absorbable 114 degree molecular bond angle water. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're starting with Black King 6. So, face pulls it is. And 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next card we have is Red Ace 9. So we're starting with side raises. Remember what I said during the rest? And straight. We want to be raising straight. So 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3. I'm not feeling the click. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So next is front delt raises. And 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Oh, sorry, one too many. Okay, 90 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Next up, black ace 10. So, rear delts. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. All right, next up, rotator. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 10. Oh. Wow. Those 10 reps are hard. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next up, 100 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Next up, jack, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Next up, Red Queen, 4. So we have front delt raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next up, Red Ace, 4. So we have side raises. Side delt. And 1, 2, 3. And there's 4. Okay, next, front delt raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then 40 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40. All right. Next card, Black King, 3. So we have rear delts. All right. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Next up is Jack, 7. 10, 20, 30, 30, 2, 40, 50, 60, 70. All right, next up, Black Queen, 6. So we have rotator. Six reps. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next card, Red Queen, 5. So we have front delt raises. Okay. 5 reps and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do one more. 5, 5, 6. Next up, Red King 6. So we have side raises. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 1. Oh, uneven. Okay. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That burns good. Jack 10. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Next up, Black Ace 8. Start with, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Next up, rotator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fatigued. 7. 8. Wow. Oh, whoa. Was that something? Okay, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Oh. All right, 80 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Next up, Black Queen 10. We're hitting the rotator again. Wow. This is going to be a hard set, I can tell already. All right. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Wow. The other side. 2. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh. 10. Oh. My left is definitely stronger than my right. Next up, Red King 7. So we have side raises. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next up, last card is Jack and 4. 10, 20, 30, 40. All right, we are done 36, 44. I did break a sweat in this workout. I'm wondering if you can see it. Maybe more on my right side. I can feel it there. So I said 36, 44. A little bit longer today because rotator, each side takes a certain amount of time. So 36, 44, I said. 1 minute is down. Let's see the .40 seconds left to go. So today was a difficult workout as well because targeting the type 2 fibers in the shoulder area is there's not that many of them there as opposed to the legs. Legs, it's a bigger muscle, so depending if you're gifted at running, then you're gonna have bigger legs. You can tolerate more abuse. There we go, 38, and there's 4. So let's have a look. Screenshot. So today's date, October 2nd, 2025. Starting time was at 1:04. Let's have a look at the heart rate. Zoom in a little closer here so you can see that the dotted line, the 100 in the middle there. So up and down like a yo-yo all the way through. So not as much in the second round, so heart rate was higher. That's telling me that oxygen levels again have been depleted from consuming the water, and it goes to show the water plays a role not only in performance but also in strength and also in recovery, producing ATP inside the body. I thought that when I did that one particular round of rotator cuff extensions, and I think it was like 8 or 9 reps for that particular round, and I could really feel the burn in the rotator. And I thought that when the rotator came around again, but for 10 reps, I thought it was going to be equally as difficult, but my body is able to recover. Not necessarily my body, but the muscle is able to recover. And that is an important thing to really consider when factoring the benefits of drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water, is that the recovery time is sped up. So is the hydrogen and the oxygen being used as a source of energy? Yes. Yeah, because it shows in the heart rate. Because my body is now looking for oxygen, and obviously when blood quality is at the highest level from drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water, then the only limitation to performance is going to be how fast you breathe. So if you are, let's say, holding your breath, you won't be able to move as fast because you don't have the oxygen. It's as simple as that. So when I hit heart rates that go above 200, that's telling me that I'm not breathing enough. Breathe faster. But it's also an indication of how strong the blood quality is inside my body when I hit those numbers. So is it something to consider when you're thinking about performance? You betcha. If anybody says it's snake oil, they don't want you to know about it because they're losing their advantage. And if they're in sprinting, let's say 100-meter dash, if you got longer legs than your opponent and you're drinking the same water, guess what? You're going to be able to go faster. If you can move your legs at the same rate of speed that your opponent is, and you can maintain higher tolerance because of the water, guess what? They're never going to catch you. Simple as that. So think about Usain Bolt. How tall is that guy? One of the tallest sprinters, I think. Hey, was he using this? I bet you he was. And maybe was he drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle? If he was, oh man. Somebody's going to have to do a little bit of work to catch him. Now, if you're the same height and you got the same legs, well, you got a possibility. Make sure you're starting to start thinking about these things at a younger age. Never mind when you're already in it. Because there's too many pollutants in this world. And you got to give your body the best chance to succeed. So, best of luck to you. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy, streaming to you live every single day, and then I upload those lives. So, catch me if you can. I'm going to be doing my fitness test / stress test this coming Saturday. Tomorrow is Feel It Friday, so join in on the fun. And take a serious look at X39. Yours truly. I'm exploiting its power. You can too. Reap the benefits from it at least. If you're older, like I am, at 49. I don't feel like I'm 49. Not now. Hey, see you tomorrow. Bye.